Hey guys, good morning. This is Diary of a Coach, episode 241. 241, Diary of a Coach. How are you this morning? Okay, so I'm sure you notice my voice is funny, eh? My nose is blocked. Yesterday was so dusty. Hey, just choked me up. But I'll be fine. Today's diary is titled Motivation is Personal. Motivation is personal. I'm going to be talking about a few things that are personal and why you should not make it an issue when someone else's choices don't come across to you like what you want. Yesterday I was with my big bro, name withheld, and we're talking about some things, and he said there's this guy that was a drug kingpin in Kaduna. He was a drug kingpin. His motivation was to go village after village to set up drug cartels. He was passionate about getting people to take drugs and use drugs. He said the guy's ambition was to make young people useless via the use of drugs. I honestly, for the first time, could not believe that kind of motivation. Honestly, that someone would intentionally be looking for ways to get people to get used to taking drugs. That someone will be going from village to village and planting drug cartels, planting drug centers, so that people can get used to taking drugs and become useless. It, I can't wrap my mind around that kind of motivation. Like, it is really, really, really spooky. But then, when I sat back later and replayed the conversation, I realized and realigned but that is true. People are motivated for very, very crazy, reasons. So you'll be wondering, what does he stand to gain when the young people are hooked on drugs? I would do my assumptions. First assumption is, if they look up to him for drug supplies, he becomes their patriarch, such that they depend on him for stipends or tokens because of the opportunities that can come during political campaigns and thuggery, and he's just going to have that control and influence over them so that he can use them for anything that he needs to get results. So when elections are coming, for instance, he can send them to go and snatch ballot boxes or create disruptions or become very violent, create blood-birthing situations to his advantage. Those are some of my assumptions. I may be very wrong, but I'm just looking at, okay, what are the possible reasons why someone is motivated to do that? Reminds me of a situation someone called my attention to. Someone said there is a particular person that is going round and asking all your old friends about you, that she's collecting information about you intentionally because she wants to use it against you. And I was asking myself, to what end? What is the motivation for going way back, meeting everyone that you have ever known that I've been a friend to, just to know who was Sam, what was he, what did he do, what did he do wrong, how did he offend you, how did he this one, so that you can collect all that information and say you have a profile of me. It sounds like madness to me. Just like you find someone that will say, you hear some things in civil service, they'll say, someone will tell you that in this office I will frustrate you. I've heard that before. In fact, a particular friend told me that someone that is superior to her in the system just particularly resents her, and she cannot explain why. So sometimes It's just unfortunate. Motivation is personal. Just the same way someone is passionate about studies, they want to do masters and PhD and keep reading and keep reading, and you're wondering, why is this person obsessed about reading? It's a personal motivation you really cannot understand. Just the same way all of us are motivated for different things at different levels, and it's not for you to understand. Inspiration is personal. Motivation is personal. Ambition is personal. Direction of growth is personal. The number of children to have is personal. Someone will say, I want to have 2 children. Someone will say, I want to have 6 children. The one that wants to have 2 children will wonder, why are you having 6 children? Does it make any sense to you in this economy? The one that wants to have 6 children will say, why are you having only 2 children? Is that how you feel? What are you struggling with? Children are a good thing. So sometimes you can't explain someone's motivation, and you really cannot understand it. It cannot be understood. And that's the same way with talents and passions. No one can understand your vision like you. It's not possible. The best they can is to understand it the way they see it in their own spectrum. We don't see life as it is. We see life as we are. So what that means is our approach to life, our interpretation to life, our interpretation to what people do is a function of how we see life in itself. So there are so many things that are personal. And if you want to understand everything that people do, you can never get it. Because as you're understanding a bit, they're evolving. And you can never fully comprehend why people do what they do. Never. It's not possible, because it is to whom that it is given that understanding is unleashed. It is to whom that it is given that understanding is unleashed. You may never understand anybody's motivation. Don't struggle for that. Rather, focus on yours. And when someone else's motivation is interfering in yours and interrupting yours and creating a disempowering incursion onto yours, then you can take an action to create a block or re-navigate your path to avoid the troubles that may happen. When it is not affecting you, mind your business. And when I say affecting you, because some people can create affection. Somebody can just somebody once said, this lady goes around hurting people. I want to make sure that she does not do it to anybody else. I hear some of those things and I try to rationalize it. Okay. Sometimes we go beyond our boundaries. We go into other people's businesses to our own detriment. May God grant you wisdom in this matter. But don't forget, people do what they do because of what they are, who they are, and what they understand about what they are looking for. They know what they are looking for. You may never understand it. The understanding is given to him who has the motivation, not you. So, learn to find the understanding behind people's motivation. Even though you may never know it, you should respect that their motivation is personal. Thank you for watching Diary of a Coach today. And whatever is motivating you, I hope it is empowering, I hope it is functional, and I hope it is to the good of humanity. I hope that whatever is driving you is not destructive, is not self-destructive, it's not destroying other people, and I hope it is showing respect to other people. Thank you for watching Diary of a Coach. Again, have a beautiful Thursday. Don't forget, this is our week of responsibility. Be responsible for your motivation and show respect for other people's motivation. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Bye.